Okay, so you can see right now across the west, we have quite a few snows. We have a big snowstorm brewing. Winter storm warnings are up already, and some snow has started to fall to the north in Cheyenne, and soon it'll start to move into Fort Collins, Castle Rock, Denver, Colorado Springs, and maybe even Pueblo. Uh, so you can see right now the forecast is 6 to 8 inches up near Cheyenne. As you go further south, 4 to 6 near Fort Collins. Uh, sorry, 4 to 6 near Denver, 8 to 12 in Castle Rock, 6 to 8 in Colorado Springs. Some higher totals near the ski resorts like Estes Park. Let's actually cut down on the marker size a bit. So, let's get up in the GFS here. So you can see right now, quite a large trough digging in. It's quite visible if you look right here. A large trough digs in. Um, so you can see right now, you can see near record lows across the northern plains up into Minneapolis, Chicago, Milwaukee, the UP, even on the east side of the Great Lakes, too, but not New England and the rest of the eastern seaboard. That area is above average. Uh, you can see you have quite a big area of cold associated with that trough. So looking at it over the next few days, see the trough continues to move south. So yeah, you can see the trough continues to move south before stalling and creating a little bit of a and before a trough from the east dips down. So down near New England, starts to cool things off in there, and you can see it's going to be fairly rainy across the south. Even you're going to have some lingering snow showers in the Rockies. Probably a bit of rain mixed in there too. So yeah, and as we move further out into time, see more troughs digging in. Trough season is kind of started up in the east. A little hurricane down there, but it's just long range GFS. You never really know what to expect from that. We're looking at more of the ensemble base, which seems to be better at long range predictions. I'm gonna go out all the way through October. Maybe a bit too far, but I think it should give us an idea of the pattern between now and then. So we're gonna go 2 meter temperature anomalies over 5 days. Okay. You can see a bit of a trough, similar to what's shown on the GFS. We have a ridge in the west, we have a bit of a trough in the east, or no, mostly just a big ridge in the west, with some cooler air throughout parts of the east, especially in the northern and western parts. Uh, move forward in time, you can see the western ridge kind of grows. It's actually, sorry about that. See the western ridge grows. It's fairly cold across the east. You have your classical western ridge, eastern trough. Now, do keep in mind, I do not think that this is going to be accurate in like representing what winter will be like this year, because patterns can change on the fly, like the GEFS shows. Yeah, you can see over time that western ridge gets very strong. The GEFS. I'm not sure if this is an experimental GFS ensemble system, so I'm not sure if it's super accurate. You can see the CFS also has quite a big ridge that you sail myself across the east. Sorry, across the west. Also, warm air in the east, which it tends to show quite a bit. Uh, the 500 millibar patterns, yeah, you can see a huge Godzilla ridge over the west that could lead to quite an active California fire season, which is not what you want. Mm. Looking over at like the big pattern, you can see right up here, you have the Pacific pattern is not very conducive for cold across the east, but you do have that negative NAO, which a negative NAO and a negative AO, which definitely should help set in, which should probably counterbalance this. So yeah, you can see negative NAO is very visible in this CFS run. Just taking a look at the GEFS pattern, the difference between this pattern and the pattern the GEFS shows. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go wide view, 500 millimeter. So yeah, let's just jump forward in time to about hour, 84. So, or just the end of whatever forecast to the 0th, September 7th, which is the one that we want. See, this one has a bit more powerful of a negative, has a kind of oblong negative NAO, and it also has a negative AO. It has a similar, which is a less pronounced trough in the west, and it does have a bit of a trough in the east. So yeah, this is, so you have a trough in this area, a ridge across the west, and a trough across the east. This negative AO, negative-ish NAO. So yeah, if we bring this out over time, let's see. It changes a bit. Negative, positive NAO starts to build in. AO stays negative. And you have your positive NAO thing. Now again, it's not super clear cut. You also have your trough over Alaska, which is generally not good for cold in the east. So my long-term outlook is a bit mixed, I would say. Over the next 3 or 4 weeks, expect cold, but after that, I would say really uncertain. But if I had to make a guess, I would say maybe it gets a bit hot. So yeah, that's my prediction. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content.